Episode 44 done. Went to Queens, New York. We had the pleasure of speaking to Alex Fazelani out of Queens. He was fun to talk to. I didn't really do a lot of talking, but
yeah, I really took control on this one because I think the New York market is probably one of the most interesting markets in the U.S. They have a lot of different variances there with co-ops and transportation that a lot of areas don't have. So I was looking forward to almost not grilling him, but grilling him with questions, just because I am interested and I want to know what makes New York, New York in regards to buying. I mean, this is a place where people are spending $40,000 to $60,000 for a parking spot.
yes.
People are spending as much on a parking spot as most people spend on their cars. I mean, I could get a pretty nice car for 60 grand. And people are just paying that to park it. So transportation is huge. A couple of things that are biggest if you're going out there that they're going to want to talk to you about is lifestyle, transportation, and where you work are the big three. Property taxes fluctuate. Yeah, out in New York, if you're looking online, you're going to see a price variance quite drastically, and that comes from a co-op building to a non-co-op building. And ultimately, to sum it up, you got to kind of listen to the podcast on this one because it'd take me a few minutes to cover it. But you're ultimately not buying the building, or you're not buying the condo within the building, you're buying shares of the building. So, and in regards to that, you do have to get approved. There is no fair housing, so they could deny you for having gray hair, a mustache, a dog. They could kind of deny you for whatever because you are not buying real property, you're buying shares. So I found that very unique. That's not something you run into very often in markets across anywhere in the U.S. DC actually has some of the strictest fair housing policies out there. One of the cool things about Alex is that it is a very diverse area. There are people coming from all over. So he has people on his team that could take care of you no matter what. If you speak Spanish, Mandarin, French, whatever, they could have you covered. We honestly did not talk about a lot of what makes New York special in regards to restaurants because let's just face it, there's everything you want. It's really hard to say one thing. He did mention the Long Island City Pier. That was the one spot that he did suggest you kind of have to check out, especially if you're touristy and you want to experience something that has a nice view. And beer and wings. This is her. This is all day long. Beer, wings, and a view. Happy lady.
Happy lady.
Happy lady. Happy wife, happy life. So that if we ever go to Queens, it's the first place we're going.
That's where we're going.
And then we could kind of cover everything from there.
So we could probably just stay there forever.
But no, sorry for my awesome hair, by the way. We finished kind of recording early, and I haven't even gotten dressed or showered, but I wanted to jump on this fresh off
the press.
The podcast wagon. So New York, Queens with Alex, episode 44. We kind of covered a lot. Zillow, there's some breaking headlines in New York that I covered on that in regards to agents not being able to charge fees for rentals, Zillow getting their license in New York and competing with Zillow, and some things that they're doing to kind of offset that because Zillow is trying to I think take over the real estate world.
Yeah.
So if you're a buyer, it's important because you are competing with Zillow in regards to buying a home. But New York, Queens, I really love this episode just because I personally learned a lot. I know I learned a lot about most areas, but this one has some big variances as to what's what. So if you're going there, there is a big swing in prices between property taxes, schools, this, that. So hit a professional up. Alex is awesome, and he's pretty entertaining. So episode 44. Please like our podcast, our videos. Share it with a friend that might be looking to move out there. And hit subscribe. We love the feedback, good, bad, indifferent. Send it. We love it. Peace out.